What's up everybody? Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I've uploaded and I can explain. I've been sick. Your boy's been under the weather and I've been for multiple days now trying to work up the energy to where I felt good enough to shoot this video. And we're finally here. Hopefully I can get this done today. Thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate you guys being patient. I had some packages show up to the house while I was sick and I've been hanging on to them so that we could sit down and do an unboxing together, and I think that's the perfect way to get back into the swing of things here on the channel. It's just a nice, good old-fashioned JR unboxing. Tackle Wall Tuesday will return next Tuesday. I'm sorry that there wasn't a Tackle Wall Tuesday video yesterday. Like I said, I've been a little down and out, but trying to get back up and get back moving. Last video, we hit 66,000 subscribers, and here we are today, one video later, and we're sitting at 73,000 subscribers. 73,000. Insane. Thank you guys so much for helping me grow the channel. 100K, closer now than ever. Can't do it without you. We got this much more to go, and I know we can do it. Also, you guys may notice the new Fedora and heaters stickers right here. You guys have been asking me when sticker packs were gonna be back on the website. They're now back in stock. We got the new V2 with the dark background, Fedora heaters. Good to go on the stickers. They're back in stock. Link to the website is down below in the description. I got a couple boxes over here from 6 Cents. One of them is this month's 6-sack. We're a little behind on doing the unboxing for that. This box right here is a bunch of stuff that I just ordered myself. And I also have this box right here. I think I'm gonna start with this one. And it is already hot out here in the dang garage. I've been looking into mini split AC units and ways to keep the garage cool in the summer. If you guys have any knowledge on that, if you have any recommendations, suggestions, guidance on what it would take to install a mini split in my garage, one that would actually work and function properly. I don't know, I'm not really educated when it comes to all that HVAC, electrical, all that. All I know is I've been looking into mini splits. A lot of you guys have been telling me that I should get one. Looks like a viable option, and it would be awesome to be able to just sit out here and shoot videos nonstop all summer long and not have to worry about the heat, because as it goes right now, I mean, it's early in the morning and it's already upwards of 90 plus. It'll be 100 degrees in here before you know it. And it's just really tough to shoot videos in front of the tackle wall in the summer. I like to have the door open, but when I have the door open to keep it cool, the cicadas scream. So anyways, you guys let me know what you think about the mini splits. If you guys know anything about air conditioning, HVAC, electrical work, how big of a job is it? I know I got to drill a hole in the side of my house so that I can run all the stuff. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think about the mini split. If that's a good idea, bad idea, if I should look into doing that or not. It's a good little chunk of money, so I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. And you guys never steer me wrong, so let me know. But let's go ahead, cut off into this first box. This is a package from my friend Steve over at ProGlide. He said there's something new in here for us to check out. If you guys didn't know, ProGlide is the boat cleaner that I use on JB. They've been working with us here on the channel for a while, and they make, in my opinion, the best boat cleaner spray that I've ever personally used. And Steve has been developing a little something new. Thanks for the microfiber. Appreciate you. Check this out. We got the Crazy Clean. We got the Crazy Slick. The Crazy Clean is the purple. And now we got the Crazy Mist. Waterless boat wash and wipe. Cleans, shines, seals simultaneously, highly lubricating, no water needed. Awesome. Looking forward to trying this. Shout outs to my buddy Steve over at ProGlide for the hookup. Always keeping me laced up with the best boat cleaning products in the business. Shout outs to ProGlide. You guys check them out. That's good, people, and it's not your everyday boat cleaner. A little bit of history. The dude that owns that company and the dude that invented all of these crazy clean products, like the Crazy Slick and the Crazy Mist, he's got a background in car washes. He owned car washes, and he did a whole bunch of scientific analysis, and a lot of research and development went into these. It's not just some vinegar, water, and a little bit of pina colada scent thrown into a bottle. It's actual real cleaning products, and a lot of the boat cleaning stuff that you can get out there, not so much. So shout outs to ProGlide. Been using their stuff for over a year, and without a doubt, it's the best boat cleaning stuff that I've ever used. You guys check out ProGlide. You can find them on Tackle Warehouse, ampedmarine.com, who is another company that we work with here on the channel. So I want to crack off into that first box, get a look at the new Crazy Mist. Can never have too much of the Crazy Slick. I got the Crazy Clean, the microfibers, all their products over there in my storage locker, and that is all I've used to wipe my boat down ever since I first tried it. Keep JB looking showroom. Let's keep rolling on through this unboxing. Next, I think we should go ahead and crack off into this month's 6-sack. We're a little bit late on this one. Normally I like to open the 6-sack in an unboxing video within like a day or two of it going out and getting delivered. I missed the mark on this one. Like I said, been a little down and out. So we're gonna crack into this right now. Sorry for the delay on the 6-sack. I've seen some posts about this online. A lot of you guys been spilling the beans, and it looks like there's some heat in here this month. If you guys aren't aware, the 6-sack is 6 cents monthly bait subscription service. It's an exclusive membership service that has a limited number of openings available, and they're always including exclusive colors and exclusive bait drops that aren't available to the general public, at least not yet. And I've been a 6-sack subscriber for years now. Absolutely love it. It's a blast. No better way to build your tackle wall, your tackle collection, your tackle pile, tackle mile from right here at the house. And it's an excellent way to get your hands on some new colors and some new baits that you might not have seen or tried before on your own. 6centsfishing.com. Check out the 6-sack, JR 6-sack for $10 off that first sack. It's like a $50+ value in every 6-sack. But if you use that JR 6-sack code, it's gonna bring the price of that first sack down to like 27, 28 bucks. Killer deal. Let's check out what is in this month's 6-sack. Shout outs to all the JR 6-sack supporters. I appreciate everybody for using my codes, but maybe you don't like having another man pick out your baits for you. Maybe you like to be in total control over the heat that goes into your cart. That's okay. If you're not interested in the 6-sack, guys can support us and support 6 Cents at the same time and pick out your own heat on 6centsfishing.com. Use my code JR10 for 10% off everything on the website. That's the #1 way that you guys can help support the channel. If you enjoy our content, you want to go above and beyond, punch in that JR10 code, help us continue bringing you free fishing content here on YouTube. Also, before we get off into the sack, I got to take a quick moment to give a special thank you and shout out to the Heater Army for helping us keep this whole thing running. The Heater Army, our channel members who support directly on a monthly basis. They're the fuel to the fire, the gas in the tank. Absolutely could not do this without them. And this month's Heater Army shout out goes out to Eric Myers. Thank you, Eric, for being a member of the Heater Army. Your support directly contributes to these videos, and I could never thank you enough. Much love. Let's go ahead, crack off into this month's sack and see what they've sent us this time. First up right here on top, one of my favorites, the Dogma 100. And this is that French bone pearl. It's my favorite color in the Dogma. This and the Ghost Shad, like my two favorites. But that bone, it's tough to beat that. Bone, 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 bone. Last time I had a bone bait and I didn't do the Bone Thugs and Harmony song, somebody got on to me in the comments. So there you go. That was for you. The Dogma 100, smaller profile, top water, walking style bait in a beautiful bone color. Nice bronze accents on the gill plates and around the eyes. Got that black dot there, but really simple. It's just a white bone pearl colored top water walking bait. Throwing this on the 6'9", medium moderate heater series straight braid. The Dogma is where I got my top water start with 6 Cents Fishing. I threw this bait for the longest time until they came out with a catwalk, but it is still super confidence, a staple bait, something that I always have at the ready. And when they won't commit to that catwalk for whatever reason, if they're swiping at it, they won't fully commit. If they're chasing smaller bait, I downsize to that Dogma 100. Excellent little top water walking bait, smaller package, but man, I've caught some tanks on this bait. And that right there is an excellent way to kick off this month's 6-sack. The Dogma 100, top water walking style bait in my favorite color. I'll take it. That's an excellent way to replenish the Dogma peg on the tackle wall right there. Sweet. Oh my God, it's so hot out here already. All right, let's keep it rolling. What else do we have in the sack this month? A Munch 40. Bluegill Spawn, Munch 40. This is a color that I don't have. I have some Munch 40s around, but I don't believe I have this color. Bluegill Spawn, highly detailed bluegill pattern right there. You got that smoke gray base, purple vertical lines, black vertical accents, bright orange red belly. And you got that purple, that lavender accent going on. It's just that's a beautiful freaking bait, man. Purples, blues, grays, blacks, oranges. Yeah, nice, man. Some killer detail on that. Really like the way that Munch 40 looks in that bluegill. Super sharp, BKK trebles on the new 6 Sense hard baits. Premium laser sharp black nickel hooks and hardware and all the 6 Sense baits. You do not need to upgrade these things. They're ready to go straight out of the package from the factory. And the Munch 40 bluegill spawn, that's a killer little different take on like a square bill. Not quite a square bill. Let me get it back out of the box here. I kind of got ahead of myself. The Munch 40, if you guys will look, the lip sort of modeled after that movement bait. The movement 80, the movement wake. It has that movement style lip on it. A little more rounded. This thing has like a really wide tail kicking, almost thumping action. You can really feel it in the rod tip when you're burning this thing back to the boat. Nice swing to it. The Munch 40, something a little bit different from your like traditional 1.5 style square bill. You know, the Munch 40 can give you a little bit different look. You can fish a little bit shallower. Beautiful bait, awesome option. The bluegill spawn is a beautiful color. Killer way to keep rolling on into this month's 6 Sec. Let's keep rolling. We got a lot of stuff to look at here. I'm gonna try to take my time. It's hot. I kind of want to be back inside in the AC, but we got a video to shoot. That's what we're doing. Let's see what else we got this month. Hard baits. Keep rolling with the hard baits. One of my favorite square bills, the Crush Flat 75X. Keeping it rolling with the bluegill theme in this one. This is the 4K bluegill. You guys know when we do these unboxings, we like to get these baits out of the box, out of the package. You get them up close and personal, right in your face so you can see the beautiful detail. This one right here, a little more brown, natural, with the black vertical lines. Got the purple lateral line there, just a little bit of an accent. Again, really nice natural orange on the belly there. That's beautiful on the chin. Got some dark royal blue and purple accents with black around the eyes. That's just a beautiful bait right there. The Crush Flat 75X. Flat-sided square bill crankbait. A little bit larger profile than the Flat Finesse F4. A little bit of a tighter flat-sided action. Normally, this bait starts to shine to me around the end of summertime. When the water starts cooling down a little bit, that's when I transition over to the Flat 75X, but it's a full-blown confidence staple, something I always have around. I'm like gravitating naturally to like shad patterns or super bright and bold chartreuse patterns, and bluegill crankbaits are something that I don't have quite enough of, so stoked to see 2 more coming my way in this month's 6 Sec. Let's keep rolling. What else do we have? Let's just keep rolling with the hard baits. Another hard bait. This is 4 hard baits so far in this month's 6 Sec. I see some people complain that we get so many crankbaits and hard baits, but I personally, I love crankbait fishing. I love square bill fishing. I love top water, and I love throwing medium diving crankbaits like this. So no complaints for me. I love the hard baits. It's one of the more fun ways to fish personally. If I could throw hard baits like all the time, I probably would. So yeah, I'm stoked on all the hard baits that come in the 6 Sec. The Crush 250 MD medium diver. I love this bait. You guys haven't seen me throw it too much on camera. Let me tell you, I throw it. The 250 MD, I feel like, is the perfect like go-between between like the medium diving Cloud9 and the deeper diving Cloud9 series. So you got the C10, the C15, the C20, C25. Once you get up into the 15, the 20, 25 range, you're talking like a big, larger profile crankbait. But the 250 MD, a little bit smaller profile, still getting down there into that 7 to 11 foot range. You can get this down there further than 11 feet. I feel like this will go down to like 12. If you got some lighter line and you're really burning it, you can get this down there to that 11, 12 foot mark. The 250 MD, that's that chartreuse sungill. It's like that Spanish bone mixed with the lavender. You know, it's beautiful, soft blue lavender on the back with the faded bone chartreuse on the sides with the bright orange accent. You got the red eyes, premium hardware. The Crush 250 MD medium diving crankbait, one step up from the C10. I feel like it's the sweet spot. I love this bait. Throwing it on the 711 Cloud9 Cranker Lux Series 711 medium heavy mod fast rod from 6 Sense. Shimano Bantam 12-pound fluorocarbon. Dude, love throwing me some medium to deep diving crankbaits in that little bit smaller profile right there, getting on down there in a little bit deeper water. Shoot. The plug is the drug. I love throwing all the hard baits, whether it be square bill, top water, deep diver, medium diver. Hard baits to me, that's like one of the more fun ways to fish. So I'm stoked to see 4 different hard baits going out in this month's 6 Sec. No complaints here. Let's keep it rolling. Got a piece of terminal tackle. some jugular hybrid hooks. These are the 4/0 5-piece, 6 cents, making some really premium terminal tackle. You got a little 4/0 style worm hook here. The jugular hybrid hook. Can never have too much of that in the boat. We got 2 more things in this month's sack, and I'm gonna pull them out at the same time because I have a feeling that they go together. Let's check them out. We got shaky heads, and we got that the new Busa shaky worm in green pumpkin. So this is a new drop. This is a new bait, just came out, just released. I see sometimes people will say that they wish 6 Cents put more of the new drops into the 6 sack rather than some of the older staple baits. They're like, hey, why don't we ever get any of the new baits in the 6 sack? Boom, there it is. Brand new, just released, the Busa 6.5 shaky worm, and it's in this month's 6 sack. So I'm stoked to see that. Let's take a look at this bait up close and personal. You guys have seen me talk about it on my Instagram story. You've seen some other hammers out there smashing them on this bait already. And it's a good looking little shaky worm. Similar style as the Busa worm. You got this ribbed body all the way up and down. You got the thicker section up here near the head of the bait. And then as you go down towards the tail, it tapers down and gets thinner. And then you have that same signature Busa style rattlesnake tail that I like to call it. And it's just a really nice, soft, shaky style worm. Something a little bit different. You know, 6 Cents, when they come out with a new bait, they like to do it with their own take. They don't like to just come out with another one of the same old, same old. They like to put their own little spin on their version of baits. And I think that the Busa worm and the Busa 6.5 shaky worm, you know, knocked it out of the park when it comes to that. You know, just setting it just slightly apart from the rest of the stuff on the market. The Busa shaky worm 6.5 and green pumpkin looks like a winner to me. My homie Captain Ron been out there smashing them on this bait. 5/16 ounce 4/0 shaky head. I have a feeling that they intended for these to go with this. So let's go ahead and match one up right now. See what it looks like rigged up with some terminals. These are actually the raw. I like that. That's a quality looking shaky head right there, dude. Look at that. You got the screw lock. Freaking nice detail on the head. That flat spot so we can sit nice and flat on the bottom. Let's see if we can rig one up, shall we? Going in with the screw lock. Nice. I really like the way that Busa tail just, I mean, that's going to be insane action. That ribbed body going to displace a lot of water, make a lot of commotion down there on the ocean floor. It's freaking hot out here in the garage, and this heater right here is adding to the temperature. Nice little setup right there, finesse fishing. Probably gonna throw this on like my 7.5 medium moderate heater series. A little bit longer rod, medium power, moderate action. Enables me to throw smaller finesse baits like this or throw it on a spinning setup. That little shaky head right there with that green pumpkin Busa 6.5 shaky worm. Looking pretty mean. Stoked on this month's sack. New bait drop, the new Busa worm. Just hit the market. You guys check it out. JR6 sack on 6centsfishing.com. When you sign up, save $10 off the price of that first sack. Get yourself a bundle of heaters sent to your doorstep on a monthly basis. Hard baits, soft plastics, terminal tackle, heaters only, exclusively from 6 Cents Fishing. Shout out to 6 Cents. Thanks for taking care of us. Thanks for keeping us laced up with the heat. But I got one more box we need to get off into. And this video is probably getting long by now. So let's go ahead and keep this thing rolling, okay? Okay. We're gonna cut this piece of tape, then we're gonna cut this piece of tape, and then we're gonna cut this piece of tape. And then we're gonna open the box and we're gonna see what I ordered because I can't remember because it's been so long. I've had this sitting here just waiting on us to be able to shoot this video if I was trying not to die because I was sick. You guys see it. Okay. That sounds like terminals. And that looks like soft plastics. So, as mentioned, the Busa, it's a new one. Oh my gosh. Let's set this right here. So as mentioned, the Busa, it's a new one. They just dropped that and I ordered them in practically every color. So let's take a look. One at a time, out of the box here. Blue, Fleck, Magic, Busa 6.5. That's a heater of a color right there. It's dark smoke purple with black and blue flake. It's like a dark smoke purple with black and blue flake. Check out all these different colors, man. What else we got? Plum Bug, really similar, but instead of that smoked purple base, this one has like that red bug base, the red with the green, blue, super fine flake in there. Beautiful color. That's one of my favorites, that Plum Bug. That's a heater, especially in super clear water. They love it. Don't know why, but they do. There's another one of those and another one of those. 3 bags of Plum Bugs. I got a feeling we'll see a lot of 3-peats in here because I think I tried to get like 3 bags of each color to start so that I didn't run out. Here's another one. This is Green Pumpkin Juice. Love this color. It's a 6-cent staple. Fell in love with this color fishing the ridgeworm. This is that baby food fruitcake Christmas time vomit. It's got like every color under the sun in there with a nice little like pukey green brown base, and super nasty, super ugly, but man, the fish love it. That's the Green Pumpkin Juice. Let's see what else. Another one of those. Some more of the juice. Some more of the Plum Bug. Can never have too many of those. I guess I went off on the Plum Bug. I don't know how many bags of that I ordered. There's another one. 5. Plum Bug, 5. We got 5 bags of Plum Bug. Got some more of that Blue Fleck Magic. See, let's find us another new one out of here. Okay, here's another new one. The Watermelon Candy Magic. This one's got like a watermelon seed base, but then it has that purple and green flake incorporated. Nice. Watermelon Candy. Watermelon Candy is like one of my super confidence colors. Like that's a color that's gonna get bit anywhere. But wait, there's more. There's another Watermelon Candy. There's another Green Pumpkin. Can never have too much Big Papa Green the Green Pumpkin. And there's another Plum Bug. It looks like I got 6 bags of Plum Bug. I think that's my favorite color, as you guys can see. But I also grabbed a couple honorable mentions, a couple bonus biscuits in here. Check these out. This is the Krug Tube, man. The Krug 3.0, 6 cents version of a tube bait. Like I said, 6 cents trying to do things a little bit differently. It's not just your regular tube. It's like a cross style tube. As you can see, it has a little bit more detail. All these flappy appendages. You got the claws and the legs and the tentacles. And this color right here, one of my favorites, ran out of it a long time ago. This is the Gravel Craw. So you have this sort of, I don't know if you want to call it like cinnamon light, sort of almost, I don't know. It's like a cinnamon top with a pearlized clear belly. You know, like a lavender sort of bluish highlight sheen to it. And then you got black, silver, and red and blue flake all throughout. Beautiful bait. The Krug 3.0. A lot of people ask me how to rig the Krug. I'm throwing that on like a 2-aught or a 3-aught EWG hook. 1/4 ounce bullet weight, Texas rig. That's my favorite way to fish it. This color right here though is the one that stood out to me. This is the Fire Craw. I've never had this one. Had to grab me a pack. Check it out. Motor oil on the top, bright fire red on the bottom. Beautiful. You got some red and black flake in there as well. The Krug Tube, that right there, getting them fired up and angry. Just had to grab me a couple more packs of the Krug to try out those colors that I did never try and the colors that I ran out of. All right, guys, I edited the video up to this point and I'm back out here in the garage. I got the door open, I got the camera back on, we're fired back up, we're back up and running because I realized I made a mistake. I actually ended the video without opening up this bag right here that we set off to the side earlier. I also want to mention that my shaky head rigging from earlier in the video was absolute trash. I noticed while I was editing that that was just horrible looking, so I took a little bit of time to slow down and get this rigged up how I think it's supposed to be rigged up. This is a technique that I have not spent too much time on, honestly. So shaky head, still learning, as I always say. Amateur to intermediate bass angler. I'm learning right alongside you guys, but I got it rigged up a little bit better, looking a little bit cleaner. And yeah, that Divine 6.5 Busa shaky worm looking good on the Divine shaky head. Now, we talked earlier about some of the terminal tackle that 6 cents has been venturing off into. First up out of the bag, I want to talk really quickly about these guys right here. The 6 cents Finesse swim bait jig head. Really stoked on these. As you can see, they're beautifully detailed. You got the lead keeper molded in, extremely sharp, small profile hook. But this right here is something that we've needed for a while from 6 cents, because now we can finally do things like this right here. Check that little guy out, man. is that little Divine 2.7 with the 1/8 ounce finesse swim bait jig head. Of course, I'm gonna be throwing this on spinning gear, you know, super finesse. It's getting hot. Fish are getting, the fishing has been tough, and small profile has been the ticket here for me lately. So stoked on these little finesse swim bait jig heads. And in that same sort of category, I'm also stoked on these Divine Ned Rig football heads. So we can do stuff like this right here. Something a little bit different than your normal Ned Rig. You know, it's the Ned football. You got the wire weed guards there looking like a couple of antennae. You got that same molded bait keeper there, just like the finesse jig heads. Then you got that small Ned style finesse hook. Dude, rigged one up on that crube that we looked at earlier just to see. I feel like that's another viable option for fishing that little guy right there. Deadly looking little football finesse bait right there with the new Divine Ned football heads. Sweet, but wait, there's more. The next thing in here I've been getting a lot of questions on. You guys have been asking me a lot to do a video on the treble heads, and that's coming. I got some in every color, every size, every weight, and we're gonna be doing a little video breakdown. I'll show you guys how I would rig these, how I would fish them, what baits I would pair them up with. We may even head out onto the water and put them to use for the first time together. You guys make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Stick around if you wanna see that, because we don't have time to do that breakdown in today's video. This one's getting kind of long, but yeah, just wanted to show you guys that I did get my hands on some of the new treble heads. This bag right here is pretty much full of them. Stoked on the new finesse swim bait jig heads and the Divine Ned football heads. A couple more terminal tackle options. And speaking of terminal tackle, last but not least, I want to mention this before we wrap it up. Got these bluegill hooks. Like I said, they're branching out, and 6th Sense has had the tournament grade bass tackle on lock for a while, and now I'm stoked to see them expanding out and making hooks for different types of fishing. Bluegill, sunfish. I grew up bluegill fishing. Absolutely love it. Still like to do that every once in a while. And when I saw these on the website, I had to have me a few packs. Got size 14, size 12, size 18, little bitty dudes. They've got circle hooks and other types of hooks on the website now. So you guys that like to fish cut bait, live bait, check it out, man. 6th Sense has got you covered on the hooks. Got me some bluegill, some sunfish hooks. Stoked on that. So there it is, guys. That wraps up the unboxing. I almost biffed it and forgot to open the bag of terminal tackle. I wanted to show you guys the new bluegill hooks and the treble heads and all the other stuff that I had sitting off to the side there. Almost left it out and ended the video without showing you. We got the new Boosa worm on deck, rolling deep now with all the colors. You guys check it out, 6thsensefishing.com. Use my code JR10 at checkout for 10% off everything on the website. That is the #1 way that you guys can secure the heater, save the bread, support the channel at the same time. And if you do happen to use my JR10 code to make any purchase on 6thsensefishing.com, please take a screenshot of your order confirmation and DM it to me on Instagram at @TheJustinRoyal so that I can post it up, tag your account, and give you some public recognition for helping us keep this whole thing running. Shout outs to 6th Sense Fishing, Waterland, Amped Marine, and Pro Glide with the new Crazy Mist for helping us do what we do. Also, wouldn't be up and running without the almighty Heater Army. So I appreciate you guys. Much love. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all for taking time out of your day to watch this video, but that's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, but I will see you on the next one.